Innovation is something that's really cultural for our team. And it's not all focused on, what's the latest startup technology, what's Silicon Valley doing, but it's really looking at how can we improve government operations on a daily basis? How can we automate a new process? How can we provide transparency into the government data to make better decision making? We have to make sure that we understand the technologies, we understand how they work, we have to understand the security aspects of that. That really requires an environment to set up this. And some people just have labs. We really have what we like to call a proving ground. And that's an environment where we can actually prove out the government technologies and we can check the security aspects of them. We can actually judge their performance and how they're going to operate. And in many cases, because we understand the government environment, our proving ground called Deep Sky, is set up to mimic the government's environment. This is not just an area where, as GDIT, that we're implementing things, we can bring in partners, our team can access it remotely. We're linking it with our Cortex facility, our partners in T-Rex and other government facilities. And really this allows us not only to collaborate with our partners, industry partners, new startups, but it also allows the government to collaborate with us in real time. And that way we don't have to wait till we implement something to get feedback from the government. We can actually trial it with them in real time, collaborate, get feedback, improve the product before it gets implemented. We're working there to develop software, develop new capabilities, and that could be looking at high-performance compute capabilities, the latest cloud technologies, or really even artificial intelligence and machine learning. We're excited about St. Louis because St. Louis has such a vibrant technology community. We're especially interested in innovation communities like the Cortex and the T-Rex and all the startups that have come through in St. Louis. We're looking to expand our footprint there to not only collaborate with the government, but also to start bringing in more unclassified talent. And really, that was one of the main drivers for the innovation communities because there's so much ability to collaborate with a larger ecosystem of talent in that area.
So St. Louis is a strategic hub for GDIT. We've been partners in the geospatial arena and in St. Louis for many years, and we're expanding our footprint and our impact in the region. And along those lines, we are beyond excited to join the Cortex. We're really looking forward to engaging, expanding our footprint, creating new jobs and thought leaders in this dynamic innovation district. We're investing in people through internship opportunities, mentorship, and education. Building this pipeline and growing in St. Louis really aligns with GDIT's commitment to education, and training, and development of the future technology workforce. Another thing that aligns with that commitment and also with our charitable giving pillars is partnerships with local nonprofit organizations like the Little Bit Foundation. The Little Bit Foundation has a mission and a passion for breaking down barriers for students living in poverty. They do things like academic enrichment and STEM programs and provide those opportunities for these students. So we're collaborating with large technology companies, small emerging tech firms, both local to St. Louis and in the East. This collaboration, this partnership includes WWT, Worldwide Technology, and small emerging tech firms like Technolution. This diversity really helps us to develop the innovation that we need for our customers. And beyond the Cortex, we're engaged with the broader St. Louis innovation community to include the T-Rex, where we're engaged with our customers and our small business partners, mentoring, incubating, and continuing to develop our partner ecosystem.
I think what I saw in GDIT is what they saw in small business. They saw value in individuals that were on the contract that could provide niche skills and expertise. And instead of kind of gathering those and keeping them, they kind of mentored and let us flourish. I've been working in the St. Louis area for the last 2 decades, but it wasn't until my partnership with GDIT and our contracts that we had in the St. Louis area for our customer kind of enabled me the ability to staff those positions. Part of our intention in the St. Louis area, after we were able to build up our presence, was to specifically and intentionally collaborate in these new spaces. The Cortex mainly focused on more large companies, but T-Rex is more like incubators for the St. Louis area for geospatial companies, and they recently opened the Geosaurus, and we were lucky enough to get space in there, where we're surrounded by a plethora of other local small businesses in St. Louis that are working in the geospatial community. The other part is we're able to tie those spaces together to give us as a small business access to the Deep Sky Innovation Lab that we've been spending time standing up at Patriot Ridge here in Springfield. We're actually in process of setting up a virtual connection directly from the T-Rex space to Cortex and to Patriot Ridge. And so we're going to be able to give my developers access to those resources.
Our office is here at Cortex because it strengthens our relationships with the community and its proximity to other industry leaders. Being able to work with other folks that are in like situations and being able to tackle like problems but from a different angle with different sets of challenges helped us be able to identify opportunities to be able to solve problems within our own space. The great thing about CIC is that it allowed us to be a part of the community, and that was one of the driving factors to picking the space because of the tenants here already had a very close-knit type of relationship with each other. And so we've been able to hit the ground running and have already spun up on several collaborative efforts on trying to solve problems together. And so that's really helping us drive innovation.
When we say building an art of the possible, it's something that's sort of freeing for me. You know, it sort of opens the aperture for new ideas. And a lot of times people are just have their head down every day and focused on, you know, what's in front of them. The art of the possible is all about removing those barriers and really trying to think of what could solve this problem for my customer.
Our new space at the Cortex is a springboard for GDIT. We're collaborating with local technology partners and academia to bring innovation and transformative impact to the region. We're investing in local businesses and building a talent pipeline. We are building the art of the possible in St. Louis.